We are back for more of Factorio, day 12. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Dang, down. All right. Why do I get the feeling it's from a Persona game? I don't know why. It makes me think that way. Anyways, so yesterday we basically did like dick all with like progressing all this shit because I've been having to understand. Well, it's not really understand, but like I know what I have to do. I think it's just no wait. It was more because of the idea of managing my power when dealing with nuclear and all that stuff, and you know, I wasn't like exactly sure like how I was gonna go about doing that. And my thought was like, oh, I should probably do it like based upon like accumulators then, where like if at any point nuclear like is not delivering, and when the accumulators are like at 50% charge, then it would kick on the steam engines, which is kind of like the idea. But here's the thing. I have uranium that's sitting like right here, more right here, and more right here. All within close proximity. So really, I probably should not even worry about power management if it's that plentiful. But it's still an idea that I want to visit later on. All right. So I still want to go about continuing on with this shit. Tick tick. Okay. I was gonna say like I was having a little ditty in my head saying like, bro, you muted, and it's like, no, I'm not, because I see the sound going off. Freaking like flashbacks and shit. Don't miss me too much. All right. See, the thing is like now I've made a bunch of these here accumulators, and it's like, well, I want to make use of them now. You know, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Like, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll still do that idea anyways. We just need to get all this stuff all hooked up here. And the way that I have like, you know, this all like done in a circle is certainly not... Oh. Best I have that unmuted. Alright, so I just need to find some spots for all the water to come in. And ooh, that's a problem. Oh, that's why I did things like all in a spiral. Then heat pipe in the way. Because like, yeah, we're gonna go about having to just snag up water from this here nearby spot. I'm gonna go from there. Sorry, train distraction. Yeah, so the thing is, I want to make sure that you know, they all don't accidentally hook up with each other, because they're supposed to be all in their own dedicated... Oh, no, wait, hold on. Okay, so... Ooh. Oh. So wait, what's this over here? I apparently had some under... Oh, wait, that's for... Oh, that's for the steam stuff here. Okay. Do I have the 4 pumps? Because we might as well just like get the whole like pump stuff done and out of the way here, so... We just need to do a wee bit of traveling. I just hate the fact that this here thing is like in the frickin' way. But fine, so be it. Apparently getting fish. All right, so yeah, we're getting ourselves some fish. All right. Oh, ooh. Well, we got some awkward spots having to hook them up here. Oh, really? They cannot sit side by side then. You know, they're almost like evenly spaced. Okay, so what are they trying to prioritize? Deforestation or the freaking pipes? I guess whatever just comes first and whatever within range. Pretty much. Alright. Cancel your stuff. So now that we can just go back doing the frickin' pipe stuff. All right, now to get them all around. Well, there's also the idea that I need to get frickin' turbines up as well, where they need to be pumped out. Which we might have to. Well, I think I might know where the wire input's gonna go. They're likely gonna go straight here in the middle. And then just sitting all around here to where the steam is gonna get outputted. Wait. How's the one like tucked in the middle going to having to like make its way out? Yeah, this whole thing's quite of a mystery to figure out. Wonder if I need to go about having to extend this out like even more. So it was here originally, so 1, 2. One, two. Well, hopefully having it at a length like this isn't going to be detrimental. Well, we'll see where things go with that design, I suppose. Yeah, because now we can work things a lot better now, especially if we want to have all those pipes to be brought upward here, actually. All right, so we have these here steam turbines. How many is this here? We got 16. So there's supposed to be 21 for each, which is quite of an odd number. But if we're going by what ratios say here, we shall go ahead and give it a shot here. Flip. Flip again. Actually, I think it could probably work out better if we were trying to shrink this down, perhaps. Because it looks a little bit too tall for my liking. So how many in chunks do I want to go about accomplishing this here? Or, because they do need to have some space if I want to go ahead and, you know, lay these things all down, right? And I think it's probably okay if all the steam output is going to like one pipe or something like that. I don't know if they really need to have their own dedicated turbines from like a set of boilers or something. Ooh. All right. So what might be a little smaller divide here? There, just go ahead and take them all down for just a moment while I go about figuring this out better. All right, so we got a set of 20 here. And then there's 40, 60, 80. And perhaps these ones can just sit here right on top. Yeah, that looks about right. All right, let him go do its thing again. All right, so now how we go about hooking it up via pipes, this one's going to be a thing to do. Or rather, I don't have to think too much about it. Well, at least the one with the gaps, I should probably go and throw that in there. And we just place these things down here. See, this is part of the reason why that I don't kind of stream on Mondays, is that like, I'm still like dead from work. But then typically things are all right as rain when I go about having to like do things tomorrow, when I don't have to care about work. It's good we're getting back into this more in the swing of things here. And how we lead all of this to all of this here. Let's see, this is of course something we add to all of this here. No, that's actually not where I want it. And display. Shiggity shiggity schwa. Yeah, this one I'm devolved to is having to just resort to freaking old Flash animation memery. So I completely destroyed that thing there. There. Now, where all that is going to go, that is uncertain. Maybe I can probably like do a little bit of like a curve thingy going on here, where it's meeting up with that pipe. Just having to roughly get them somehow connected. Then I say from there, okay, nice. It can sit nicely out that far. Like if it can sit farthest away from like all of the stuff, the better, I'd say. because then I'm going to connect up this way. We might as well like do it both ways just to get some like equal coverage, I suppose. I don't know if it like really matters, but I'll do it anyways. Oof. Hold on. That needs to be like lined up to any of these there. Okay, now we just have a bunch of like the water intake that we need to deal with. Because like this right here, this heat pipe is like, that's one getting in the way. And all that water needs to like be cycled around like this. I really don't think that's like the only way to get around it, is just having to have them all like input like straight here in the center here. Oh gosh, if that's the case, like how are we gonna get it like to here? Without having it getting a little too messy here. Also, I am in the mood for more than undergrounds. Oh, it does? Oh. Apparently it does. Gosh, with all the unactivated uranium, like how are we gonna make use of that? I can only think of like making uranium rounds, but that's it. All right. I really am just like so freaking like focused to like, I guess, get freaking uranium power up or something. Yeah, because like if we're still like in the 1 million for all this, then it's like, it really is like no big deal. All right, so, oh shoot, I just realized that the outside is not hooked up. I've been a little bit too carried away. Actually, that needs to be the whole thing here. Come here. Oof. Yeah, how are we going to get water into this? By being really damn careful, that's what we need to do. Because we just got to make sure like this does not connect with that, pretty much. Uh, yeah, I think in this case for that, we would... thing is that, yeah, I do have to... Well, actually, no, I can go... we can go out further than that. And then I can bend it down the other way. So a lot of these pipes are just, like, hard to manage, like, where everything's being hooked up to. I suppose there'll be, like, visual indicators when something's wrong. Like, not everything's running at full throttle. Most likely. Also, it does look like there's enough of an opening for, you know, for belts and whatnot for it to go in. Oh. Ah. Wake up call from Tafoofer. Hey you. Hey you. Hey you. John Madden. You need to have those like occasional jolts of star energy. I changed the star thing. I did? What? Since when? I didn't touch anything from between then and now. Eh? I'm sorry? What did I do? I'm so confused. No sound. Wait, what? No sound. Oh, okay, that was odd. Okay, now it's unmuted. How the fuck did I do that? Also, like, sort of fades out. Like, it's supposed to disappear on impact. I mean, more fit. You probably heard it now since it now worked. That was weird. Like, how did that channel got muted? I don't even know. Should have been able to hear it now. That was odd. I mean, like, do you want it to make it so like it bounces off of me or something? Because like my original idea is that it's supposed to like do a little shattering effect when it lands on me or something, but I haven't looked into that yet if that's possible. Maybe it has by now, but I don't know. I can probably go back to like it. Looked like a fading outline. I don't ever recall seeing it being a fading outline. Huh. You know, things like that I have been meaning having to look into to make redeems like that to be a little bit more interesting. Just been too caught up with stuff. The current sound is a bit crude. Wait, what current sound? Oh, the smack? I mean, that's what it was given by default. The sparkling noise is me adding on to it. Oh gosh. Let's see. Let's try this here. It was almost there. Okay, got water into all of those madnesses. It's a little too eager on that. Also, I already need to have frickin' more undergrounds. You know, that sound effects I haven't like... That sound effects thing that was like turned off for some weird reason. I wonder why that was. Or why they bring all the stuff to me. I'll look into this here. Huh. I really don't know what did that. It must have been a weird case of me just accidentally hitting mute on that, I guess. It'll forever be a mystery. Again, I'm glad that you bring those things up like that, because, like, I would have looked like a dunderhead otherwise. We haven't still used the term dunderhead anyways. Apparently me. Alright, so it's not accidentally connected to all of the other pipes. So we at least got all water hooked up for the reactor. And yes, we do need to go about hooking up power to them as well. So honestly, is this just like a matter of having to just... God, it's got to tell me something again about like the uses for that specific uranium. Yeah, it can just very cheaply be added to, you know, piercing rounds and just go with that. There's also the other stuff that I have not looked into before, which are like these here, like cannon shells and explosive cannon shells. Other than that, the rest of it is just used for the Quaverix program and then the uranium fuel cell. So it's like what do? I wonder if I want to go about having to make like another row of the centrifuges, just so that, oh my god, it's another freaking from one rare song to another with similar instrumentation and theme. Fungi forest to frickin' click clock wood. You know, I'll probably go ahead and just do that, actually. Well, I didn't mean to have it placed that in, but it's just... Okay, well. There you go. That's what I meant. I'm being so confused by the layout of this right now.
Water.
Oh, okay, water. Yeah. No, apparently not, because work did a number on me. That's why I don't stream on Mondays, but after what happened yesterday, I kind of had to make an exception. I apparently had a spare speaker for that. And that is for the right thing there, so... I just need to make another frickin' centrifuge and shit. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. That doesn't look right. Flip. Okay, yeah, that was supposed to be on that side. Because this here one with the yellow underground belt is hooked up to where that's going to be making those. I just need to make some more centrifuges. Yeah, because what I'm going to end up doing now is that, like, this here will be the line having to make a whole bunch of these here uranium fuel cells. So we'll go about, you know, undoing this. And yeah, basically get rid of those conditions there. Also, wait, why is that? What the hell? Why is there like green wire being hooked up along here? The hell? I don't recall putting green wire on that shit. That was kind of bizarre. Man, what was I doing? Alright, so I see that thing's full. Alright, so if I was to go about having to do this, this will go straight up. And I actually want to go about doing it this way. Alright, might as well go and get you guys up here. Actually, we'll do it backwards here. Can I get it across from here? Yes, I can. Huh, okay. that'll work instead. Alright, now it's just waiting, having the fuel cells to be inserted. Alright, so right over here, this here is going to take a filter to take out the depleted cells. Over on the right. Bring it back out this way. Now, I don't know how long this part takes. Actually, I wonder how much energy is it for centrifuges? There's only 6 of them, so I don't think it's that bad. Maybe I could throw in like a quick, like... Wait, do I even have speed modules on me? I was gonna say, like, where's my car? Because I have, like, so much wood on me. I wonder if there's, like, a 3-to-3 balancer. Ah, here we go. You know, I just had a little bit of a thought. That being, wait, hell? Oh, did I mess up that input on that one? I did set 3-3, select 3-3, right? Oh, yeah, I think I did it the wrong way. It was supposed to, wait, what? Placements on these freaking like things is weird. Okay. Now as a result, I have like so much freaking uranium on my person. I'm surprised that hasn't like poisoned me. Uranium poisoning. Anyways, we might as well go about having to bring this out, see what happens. Well, before I do, safety save. And there it goes. See how much of our energy is going to shoot up when this happens. So it's going to take a bit of time for it to start generating its temperature and then having to spread it to other areas. Oh shit, this could benefit with frickin' productivity modules here, actually. So if the temperature gauge on this here is like on 200 here. Yeah, so all these heat pipes should be evenly dispersed throughout all this, and the outputs should all connect. Otherwise, it'll probably tell me something that does need to be hooked up to something else or whatnot. See, normally this will give 10, so I think it'll give me like a bonus one after this. Oh, maybe it did. Well, I'm certainly glad we got that. What the hell? Oh, right. Of course, we need to make more centrifuges for that. You see, that one's going to be responsible for getting all the other things. All the other things, yeah. Again, I'm just out of it. Because it's a Monday. Let's see, nothing's happened yet. So wait, what did I come here for? It really has done a number of... Oh yeah, centrifuges. I need to make a few more of these here. Apparently a lot of them, too. So even hundreds here. We just need our red circuits. All right, that ought to do it. It really has been a long day. And it's only going to feel longer just because of all preparation leading up to this weekend. Hopefully things don't shit the bed. Because people are depending on me. And to think it's all happening at the same time, frickin' Tears of the Kingdom that'll be coming out. Which I should mention, at first I thought I was not going to be able to get myself a physical copy of the game, just because the same day I have to go to the airport. But it turns out that I don't have to be there until like 10:30. So it's like, oh, okay, easy. I'll just be an early bird as I usually am on a daily basis. Get into the store as soon as it opens, and it's like, hey, one copy of Tears of the Kingdom, please. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a common idea for like everybody when they get their hands on it. That being like, how much of the original layout of Hyrule is going to be like exact? Like, we're talking about like notable locations and such, as well as possibly like treasures that you've located in Breath of the Wild. Will they be in the same spot as well, right? It's like one of those ideas. Because like I would most certainly want to see if things have been radically changed, which unless they were going for the idea of like going to familiar territory and having to like, if you have knowledge of Breath of the Wild, it's going to be used to your advantage and stuff like that, but who knows. Oh, that's okay. Oh, actually it wouldn't be able to do that because there's no freaking thing in range of that. So I need to go about having to scoop some more up here. Oh shit, I just realized. I don't have any filter inserters. Well, let's see if I'm able to make some more. Indeed I can. Duh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Now it's going. Now in this here case, the alarm's going to go off when there's at least 40 of those in there. And when there is, we'll be able to start our Corvarix thing. Anyways, yep, I see our wattage has like increased by a lot. I mean, yeah, I mean, look at that. There's a lot on the frickin' things here. Oh, has like the steam engines like drastically like went down in power usage just because of this? The thing is, like, I didn't know like what took like priority, honestly. I guess like if the electricity, like if the electric network knows like where the biggest source of like energy input is coming from, it'll tell the lesser one to just tone it down, I think. So overall, we should just be getting just less consumption of coal down here, if that's the case. Yeah, because seeing something like that went from like in the 30s, kind of like down here, that's like actually pretty good. Oh, you know what? Something tells me that I did not hook up this part correctly. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I had that part hooked up right. It's kind of hard to like manage it like that. I think what I'll do for next time, I will look at a blueprint for this, because I kind of wanted to try to avoid looking at one just to see if I'm able to do it on my own. I mean, it's functioning. There's at least that's important. Is the temp supposed to be that hot after that? I guess. Also, looking at like the heat dissipation from like elsewhere, thing is, it needs to have at least a 3 or 500 Celsius in order for the boiling to occur. So just by having to look at that, I guess I didn't really have to worry about like all that heat energy being dispersed like that. Oh, this is something that I've also noticed, and that being when they output the used cells over here this way, it's gonna appear to be like on the same side as with the energy cells, and I kind of don't want them to get stuck. So I will need to go about doing like some sort of maybe I need to do a little bit of that. And I just need to tell it to funnel from the underside. Oop. So that way, like when they output the U cells, it's going to appear on the outside of the belt, and it won't get stuck on anything here. So with all this energy being produced. Oh, I see we have our first one here for the Quiverics. So what might be our next course of action here? Well, first off, let me see what the activity looks like for all this, because I think all of those green chips that I saw being used up was probably, yep, it was all being dedicated towards the red chips, which is something I've always... So always having an issue with, like, when getting towards the end game of all this. Always being a frickin' pain in the butt. Alright, well, I think we just need to go about beelining towards getting yellow science, I think. So we're gonna go over the idea of 7 machines yet again, like that of the purple science, because again we want to go ahead and keep things not getting too busy. Also, I think we need to look at ourselves into assembly 3s. Yeah, because we can make those now. Yeah, and since we brought the advanced circuits down here, we can just go about making those there too. Problem is that All this usual stuff has been made like right over here. So I think what I'm gonna do oh, that one needs steel, huh? Ooh. Well, we're gonna get some dirty spaghetti going on here. And I know just the thing. Alright, y'all can calm down now. All right, because what's going to happen, because we have like all this right here, right? Well, except I just need to shuffle this here. Oh, actually, I need to have them like brought closer. Are you really gonna do this to me now? Okay, since it takes pretty long for it to craft. I mean, this is certainly not like the ratio to be going for, but gotta make do with what I got. Ooh, you know what? Should probably take the opportunity of having to replace a lot of these here productivity 3 or just upgrade them. Yeah, because if we're not producing enough science, then we can just do it through a different way, such as this. Looks like this little module spot's going to be working overtime yet again. Oh, no, wait, they go through here. There they go again. Anyway, I was going to step over here. Nice. So I'll just straight up upgrade those then. Now we just need to give them the tier 3 speeds there. Oh, what the hell? How'd that get in there? Well, I now know I need to... Those are going to be immediately replaced with. Ooh, yes. Especially that. Since they're now all going to be completely all... You know, it's all going to be upgraded soon. And all that. With more modules. I do think there needs to be like a complete like redo of the mall. Because if there's like going to be a lot of things I'm correcting with all this here, it needs to be a little bit more organized, especially now that I'm getting to the more of the end game stuff. I'll have to figure out a thing for that. So tomorrow morning I'll have to think of something. So long as I'm not getting like too busy with messing with camera and battery life and bullshit. Because I get one chance having to like deal with that stuff at the frickin' wedding. And it's like, no pressure. Clearly. Got like way too much frickin' oil. All right. So we haven't yet seen any like larger whereabouts of biters in other spots I haven't seen yet. Because I've already seen that. I see some along here. Or there. Ugh, we're up a storm today. Ooh, oof. Also, if we're gonna be getting into yellow science, we need to expand out the blues. So we're gonna have a little bit of back and forth work on a lot of this stuff here, because ooh. Oh wait, how are we gonna go about doing this part here? I suppose this one here is just going to be the reverse of that. And it'll do just that. And this one is just having to switcheroo the goods. Hang on, I'm kind of bothered with like the crisscrossing of the frickin' poles here. And apparently it's still doing that. All right, so from there, I think we should be able to... Oh, right, we need about throwing this in here. All right, so if we did this right... Worker speed is just going to have to be the first thing I go for. Because if all my goods are down there, and then it's just like, yeah. I swear, I think what I need to do is, like, if I'm about to, like, place more of this stuff, I need to, like, throw, like, a kill switch to, like, to the logistic network so that only my personal boss will place this shit down. Alright, considering what we need for the yellow science, we have the machines for it. It's just too bad it's just being eaten up elsewhere by this. Because here's the thing. I want to see about having to try, once again, having to beeline towards getting a rocket up. Because that's like the winning conditions for those achievements. But then when I'm done with it, after being in the game technically, then I'm able to use things such as, you know, like requester chests, utilize solar power and stuff like that. Because like, because there was another, there's just, wow. I know it's a lot. Even when it's a second playthrough, there's a lot to take in. I think it's time for another one of these. Because we gotta ensure the proper balance for a lot of these things. Make sure all the things are satisfied. So go and make your way there, construction bots. While I go about having to design the other stuff. Alright, because the stuff that we want... So we already got the processing units, so we have the flying robot frames that somewhere, I think. Yeah, right here. I just need to, you know, split off of that and just bring them over here. So the only thing we just need to work on now is just low density structures. And we need a lot for 7 factories of yellow science. So in this case, 20 for low density. Thank you. So that's 8. So of course it's going to take a copious amount of all those, pretty much. And here I think we could see, these have a long crafting time. I was gonna say, I don't think I would need to go about doing something like that. Yeah, it was something almost like that. Ooh, almost of the green chips is getting over there. Oh, hey there. Oh, what? Really? Just a little sliver right there. Are you serious? All right, all right. Just to get that little dot that's down there. That's funny. Also, there's a even more little one that's down there. What the shit? How is this happening? Any more stuff that's being, that one apparently is done. Let's do some cleanup on these here. And apparently that one's all done there too. Looks like there's going to be some after stream fixins here and there, I think. I think we need to have ourselves like another selection of this here, it seems. I am feeling feisty. we're gonna see what happens. Also, it's barely out of like the green range here. So anyway, there's me. After having to do things remotely here. Anyway, so I was thinking it's gonna be sort of a similar idea like that of this here flying robot frames, where I think I'm just gonna have the copper plates being along the outside, and then there's the steel and the other stuff on the inside, and it'll all output on one belt going out, you know, that way, pretty much. And also, since this is copper plates we're talking about, wait, hold on. Maybe it does only need like fast inserters for all this. Just because, again, the crafting time for those things was like base crafting time of 20 seconds. So we'll see how that turns out. So we got all the inputs. Now outputting, of course, we just need our long boys here. Ooh, here we go. Okay, I had my fun with that. Now that I'll bring in the goods from all here. All right, so if we're gonna tap into that. Nope, that needs to be a tad higher. Oop. It's all right, I'll just go and do it myself. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we now lastly need to bring in plastic. Ooh, how am I? Oh, geez. You have another one of these weird ass cases here. Actually, I think we need to go and try bringing that down further. There we go. There, power line's looking really nice and straight here. And there you go. Low density is on the way. And as for where I want it to be on the bus, that is unsure, but I think I was planning at one point there to be like a second belt line of steel down this here, but it looks like it's not even happening, and it's not even a thing up here for iron gear, so it's like, meh. Oof. Well, I can't, I apparently can't bring it in that way. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna have to, you know, just finagle it up this way. And it'll just go about taking up the line where that stone used to be. Seemed unnecessary having to like drag it out this way, but I kind of had to just because I think that is going to be used like elsewhere for other stuff. And honestly, what we just need to do next is just having to now bring this up. There you go. And there's our 3 components for the last one. Now we're gonna have to underground belt that through here. Is it just kind of idling by now, or are we just not producing enough cells for that? Oh? Oh, now it's on both sides here. Oh, that thing's being used up finally. I need to somehow create like a separate line to... Wait, what the hell? Oh, never mind. I was seeing things. How long does this take? Apparently I already went through like 11 of those things. All right. So 1, 2, and 3 of those, huh? Well, I would imagine the inputs are going to be something similar to that of the... Well, actually, no. Well, yeah, let's just go about, you know, just having to copy this. But let's having to do some slight modifications here. I realize I need to get some splitters here. Time to go shopping. Today's definitely one of those laid back sort of days. I do realize that. Hey, once I get my like proper amount of sleep, then things will change. Also, there's not being like a limit being set on this here. Should probably change that. Ooh. Ooh, now we're starting to get like not a so saturated 2 lines of copper here. And that's only really because like this whole thing's in the way. Oh wow, this whole time there was like no power being sent here. I just like how I'm just being like so weird with this here with being so picky with like the remaining pieces of war that's just sitting here. Here, also let's clean that up. See, nothing viable there. Just a lot of general like cleanup for the base around here today, it seems. I mean, yeah, this is what happens when we introduce like low density structures. The freaking copper plate is just gonna get all eaten up by some Linux. I think I'm going to go ahead and set this over to low density structures. Yep. Go. All right. Oh no. There you go. All right. Time to do America's favorite thing, and that is laying down more concrete. Oh, I missed a spot apparently. That doesn't even need to be there actually. Alright, so the blues and the other stuff here. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Actually, no, we'll want the frames going in this way. Something's not right. Ah. Oh, time to saturate the whole thing. I'm not pressing the right things today. There we go. It was supposed to alternate that way. And yellow sign should now start. Now they should be all being placed on the correct side here. Nice. All right. First thing for me to get, I wonder. Because let's see. Was it being all hidden behind? All right, so rocket control unit. Which will then allow us to get rocket silo. Now where's the case for a satellite? I think that's... See, I made accumulators. Okay, there you go. I just didn't do the correct queue order for that. All right, now it's just a matter of just checks and balances with all this stuff. Because right now, power is definitely not an issue. But the frickin' lack of copper, it definitely is. I suppose we'll go ahead and work on that one next. If I can. But it's not fully extended out like I want it to. But it also means the placement of these roboports is going to be a bit iffy. I need to see if I can go ahead and try and get my hands on like speed modules or something. Of like any kind. Just to speed up that portion there. This is getting like really desperate right now. There. Besides, I should be making like the tier 3 stuff instead. Here's what I should do instead. See about having to swap out the entirety of this to the speed ones here. There you go. Yeah, since we're now really just getting into the end game, we need to have ourselves tier 3 speeds now. 13 in that spot. Then we can see about having to do that Quiveric stuff. Surprisingly, the Iron Gears have not been like starved for anything right now. That's not what I want. Oh, there's your problem. I didn't have like the two things mixed here. I don't think it's doing that big of a difference here. What if I also try to do that there too? Ooh. No, I mean, it's reaching to like this far out, but not to that there. I wonder if it's time for some of these to have these here. No, I think it's working. It's helping to ease off on that requirements every now and then, so now it's having to reach over to that farther right now. That is what I want. See, because like right now with the me having to wait for like my freaking like iron ore or copper ore to having to be depleted. That's gonna have to be something I have to note for next time when I do another run. Is that be fairly distant away from mining outposts for where you're trying to process your shit. What is... Okay. Alright, there's your tier 3s. There we go. Now this thing's done. See, now we have the space having to go about fully expanding out the... Well, not really, but... yeah, how I want everything all evenly split, pretty much. Also, let's see about having to fix this up real quick. I have no idea what this is supposed to look like. It's the middle part that's kind of messed up here. There you go. This really is just like a waiting game for this right now. I think it looked like we're reaching just enough to have all of that being taken care of. So what else could their help be used elsewhere for? The thing else that needs to have some balance here. As so far it seems to be uncertain. It's just a case of having to wait for rocket salad being done as well as space science. Well, actually, maybe I'll take a look at oh wait, we haven't even researched that one yet. Ah. Geez, what do? Wait, how'd I get like tier 2 productivity modules? These are all tier 2s. What the fuck? Oh, because I dismantled the other stuff, I think. Funny thing right now is just a matter of like doing like a little bit of like a rate calculator or some shit like that with like everything taking place. It's a lot to like figure out what needs to be worked on next. When my stuff is being starved. Because right now I'm telling all these friggin' like drills to like hurry up with your shit. My God, it's gonna take forever. That's just generally me being like so very singular focused. It's like I want this thing to be done, then I can go ahead and focus on this shit. I was like, so I know the obvious fix is I need to have like more of these electric furnaces going on, but I can't. But like these drillers are in the way, and I want to have all the mine stuff to be done and out of the way. So perhaps like, okay, maybe I could just throw in productivity modules in there or some shit, or speed or something. Let's see. Or perhaps what I can do because what I don't even know what this layout's supposed to be, but I think what we want to go ahead and try to go for is a, let's see if there's 4 lines of this stuff. This might as well just happen to be like merged into one, right? Because it's not like fully saturating the bell when it's doing that. So let's say 3 to 4 is the layout we want to go for on this here. Okay, we're just going about having to dismantle this. The base is going to have a panic because everything's missing, but we're going to have to do that. So to help having to fully saturate all this, we want to... Oh. Yes. All right. All right, so a 3 to 4 is what we want. There, that should saturate the belts a lot more now. Now, difference being we want input priority being this switch. Is it going to the right here? Because we always want to have that used up first and foremost. There, that really ought to fix things now. Yeah, if we were to having to, like, you know, still having more electric electric furnaces, then that's would have helped. But at the very least, these air belts are like fully saturated, so perhaps that'll change now. Actually, wait, no, maybe it is helping now. Alright, that's neat. There you go. Hmm. Oh, of course. Oh yeah, because of the friggin', like, you know, copper shortage, like, there was like no green circuits being sent this way, so there you go. Now it's doing it. What might be next best thing to look into? Because again, my thought is just we need to be aligned towards getting a rocket silo. Well, yeah, that's what I should have done, is to look into like making like rocket control units, as well as the whole like satellite stuff here. And where are they kept at, I wonder? Of course, we need about making those speed modules yet again. Ugh. That we also need to get rocket fuel going, which honestly took like way longer than it should have. Because I would have been like all for having that frickin' rocket fuel being made. Alright, so here's this light oil. We'll just go ahead and bring this up. And we'll start making some of that stuff. All right, so if we want to go about focusing on having to make a rocket part, let's make it fair and say like we're using up like one of it per minute. So let's see, how many... All right, so we'll need to have like 7 for the, what's the range on this here? Okay. So let's do just that then. Oh. All right. We need to do solid fuel first. Oh, which actually, yeah, that needs to be done in a chemical plant. Been a while since I messed with those then. Well, let's just continue with the setup here then. So of course I have them all set out like that as usual. Next, let's see. We would also have like these here inputs for the solid fuel. Now I need to go and get those chemical plants, since we need to be making solid fuel. Definitely a very slow day today. But I'm sure things will pick up tomorrow. Some of these things I want to go ahead and have to just straight up get the tier 3s out for this. The heck? Is that not part of the network? Oh, right. Frickin' there's no radar up there. I'm just not used to it. Oh, 3 of them going in there. Yeah, that thing is about to get like full capacity there. I need to like make like a big dummy thick warehouse of the like freaking uranium. If that's going to be going that route. I'll definitely have to off camera having to take a look at oh gosh, I wonder, do I still have any like of the yellow inserters? Can't believe I'm asking for those, but Nope, nothing's happening. Oh, well, duh, because like I have frickin' this turned off. So far, I haven't not really had like a big need for like new bots being made here, because like they're all still like in the 500s with the amount that I have right now. Wow, that got me surprised. God, who knew that freaking like... Yeah, we're definitely supplying enough, like, you know, like plastic and green chips to all this. I wonder if we just need to like up the crafting speed, or just have to actually upgrade them to frickin' tier 3s here. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. Actually gonna lower the internal buffer for this one here, just because actually we would want to go about having to convert a lot over the assembly machines. All right, let's see if that's gonna do us any favors. Up there you go, reaching on over. Yeah, now it's at the point where like it's like not even the freaking chips are not even reaching at the very end for this one here. So it's like you just got to get lucky if, like, you know, if we get an appropriate amount of this being sent over that way. Alright, rocket silo is almost done here. All right, I'll definitely let this be in my homework after stream, having to do a lot of touch-ups around the place. And also do some proper calculations to see if there's like some end of sentence. Well, it's more about the whole issues with Red Circus, because I'm always just like running dry on that stuff and not having to figure out a proper balance with all of them. Oh, now we're getting to the point where we're lacking on plastic. I'm seeing the petroleum line having to like chug, because it's like barely any of it. So why is that now? Well, let me go ahead and move that out of the way. So there's something going on with the way that lava was being sent over this way. As again, it's a thing that only like turns on when the amount is greater than 220k. So what about this here? That, yeah, that goes straight to that here. I wonder if I need to like start having to yeah, because right now we're not really getting like a net gain of petroleum right now. So now because of the like increasing need of, oh, that's right, we need to get water over there. Yeah, so now because of the increasing need of oil here, what's limiting that is of course the heavy oil to light oil. So now we have like more of the heavy oil being made. So that would also mean that we just need to have refineries to match up the demand for it, I think. Thing is, I really don't know by how much. Thing is now that this is gonna get in the way. Don't really think we need to have like that much lubrication being made because there's not been a net loss of that. I don't really want to give any of these here productivity modules just because we got a lot of this. That is definitely not an issue. I just think that the odd limiting nature of the light oil only enabling when it hits a certain point. In fact, let me have a look at the wait, no, that's the other one. Yeah, you can see it like it goes like up and down like that just because of it only like toggles. Let me take a look at petroleum here. Yeah, it's a similar case like this here too. Okay, so we've increased the amount a little bit. So it has like, you know, some dips here and there. Has that helped out plastic in any way, or do I need to add more machines there too? Yeah, because the thing is, like, I keep seeing, you know, petroleum having the icons having to blink, which means, like, you know, if it's blinking, then the petroleum is starving right now. So I just think that, yeah, because I've seen, right? Well, I think we just need to go on about. Yeah, that's just gonna have to sit here for now. Okay, we're going to need to stamp down another one of these here. Alright, we're gonna have to be quick about it. See, now the limiting factor is actually if I keep going this way, it's gonna run into the frickin' train. But that is no issue there. Let's see, net gain for heavy oil. That's now teetering a little bit more. Hmm. I wonder if I just need to like just straight up take the pump off, or like get rid of the green circuit, or get rid of the circuit network off of that. Because another thing is that once the light oil is started being utilized elsewhere, then the light oil processing is not really going to be happening as much, so it's going to be like heavy dependent on other things. I mean, you're gonna have to look into the ratios for all this here again. Because like the consumption speed of this crude oil here is like very small from what I'm gathering here. Because like the only two sources of like, you know, the petroleum like being done, well actually hold on a second here, there was that new thing, the coal liquefaction thing that I got earlier. And I lost Joe. Where'd you go? Right here. Oh, well, it's same song and dance, really. Wasn't sure, like what exactly the byproducts, and it's like, well, it's just more of the same. This time it requires steam to make use of that. Yeah, that's gonna have to be another thing I need to look into. Yeah, now that things are like, you know, really getting larger with all the demand here, it's like... Chemical science pack is missing. Why is that? Is it because of red chips or some other thing? Yep, it's because of red chips. Who the fuck guessed? Was this not being made the whole time? Oh my god. That was off by one. Hang on, just to make sure, like, you know, it's in the same position as the other ones here. So anyways, yeah, they are getting like at least 20 units of petroleum in there in the nick of time, so there's no bottleneck in terms of here. But you can tell it's like It's not really instantly going to full 40 all the time. Which still indicates is if I do add more of these things, it'll lack. Right? Well, we are getting to that wrapping up point anyway, so it's been a another big nothing burger of a session here today. I'm still gonna blame it on the fact that, like, you know, it's like I'm exhausted from work. That's all there is to it. Because blaming it on other things, it's fun. But regardless, I'm sure things will shake up. We're having to do some more interesting stuff for next time. So we'll do it with just that. And perhaps having to do a follow-up with my camera experimentation stuff. Because I'm worried about like how things are going to turn out for, you know, how things will go out for like during the wedding later this week. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so far everything is well, things haven't not exploded over there with the uranium, so there's that at least. I need to go about gosh, you know, like with all this like stuff on the to-do list, I need to like freaking up my thing here and having to write that down. Let's see. Massive storage for uranium. All right, what else here? Fix red circuits. And of course, rocket. And amongst other things. All right, that'll be it for me today. So, excuse me for today being, of course, being a little deads, as for some streams tend out to be. But we're getting things fixed as we go. So, stay for the third time for good measure, and I'll be heading on out. So I'll be back tomorrow at 1. I'm still experimenting with different times on Tuesday, Wednesdays, but I think we can go ahead and try for 1 and see how that goes. So perhaps next time, well, things will be interesting, because I do want to get to the point of learning about frickin' doing, like, you know, frickin' Megabase and how that works out, because I think power-wise, I have the means for it. I just need to go about doing better with how I send materials to what and whatnot. Learning how that works out with trains, as well as do better with like bottleneck fixing, it seems. As well as perhaps just making just a better mall. Or perhaps like after I do the frickin' rocket tile, I don't have to be constrained to doing the whole handcrafting, no handcrafting bullshit. And have requester chests and all that. What's it? It's like, well, that's the price you pay for having to doing a frickin' achievement run like this. But this is all in the name of doing the mod stuff one day, so we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna head on out now. So for those that did tune in periodically, I appreciate you. Or those of you who had stayed, I really appreciate you. And more is to come. So tomorrow at 1, we'll resume more of this. So see you next time.